As 2024 comes to a close and season 2 of Yards comes to a close, I feel like this is the perfect time to recap and reflect on the year. Honestly, on my year, I feel like I've been trying to write a bunch of stuff down to recap my year, and then I remembered that I have a whole video series where I just ramble about things, so let's just do that instead. I think this year, as a creative person existing in Web3, meme coins and AI are both bummers. I think we were all hoping that NFTs would come back on the tail of people making money on meme coins, but instead we just found more ways to make meme coins, and that's fine. I have made some money on meme coins myself and even launched a coin myself, but this isn't the road I wanted to take. I did put out an album on DSPs and on Super Collector, and I think a lot of creators in Web3, especially people who've been making music, have been leaning back into online music as opposed to on-chain music. I've been really into this idea of phrasing online for IRL and on-chain for in Web3. I think that it feels a little bit better because I don't know, Web2 is Web2, it's not like it's a degrading term, but it obviously puts one notably ahead of the other, when I don't think one is necessarily doing better than the other for many people in many industries. On the topic of music NFTs and music on-chain music, whatever you guys say, I only put out one song. I put it out on Catalog, and then Catalog went away in the form that we knew it. It seems like right now they're soft launching a bunch of songs, ? I don't know what's going on. I should probably ask somebody. Does anybody listening know what's going on with Catalog? I mentioned something on Sound, but it was more for the optimism thing. It was a song that I knew wasn't going to make my album, but I had already redone anyway, so I threw it out. Got a little bit of OP, which was a terrible process. I understand why Optimism wants to slowly stream the money to us in order to not impact the price, but the price ended up super fucking impacted anyway, so you should just give us the fucking money, Optimism. Whatever. I wrote some stuff. I was on a couple of podcasts. I did Yards. I think this is episode 18 of season 2. Every year is a different season for people who haven't been keeping up. So the next episode will be season 3, episode 1. I feel like Web3 has only become less and less for creative people through 2024. I think while being online may not make you as much money right now, being on chain is stressful and doesn't do anything for the careers of many of us who are existing in this online / on-chain space. I want to see something happen positively. There are, of course, artists who have done well. Didn't Violetta Zeroni sell a song for a Bitcoin or whatever? Kate Mayfield's still making money. There are people still making money. Ed Balloon's doing spaces sponsored by Flow blockchain right now. There's got to be some money there, right? I don't know what things look like. I think I was and I have been really interested in the curatorial side of things. I think we still haven't figured out what someone having taste looks like. I think we got caught up in this thing that the market decides what is good being a main driver, as opposed to taste and context and things that matter on that front, and then people being able to purchase things and talk about the things that they've purchased from that perspective. I'm concerned we may not figure it out. I do want to say, I think next year I'm gonna work on trying to have a curated segment of my collection, so look out for that. Dropped a PFP project with the homies. The whole process was pretty rough. We partnered with a marketplace. They did a space with us. They put us on the front page. They did their part. We did a bunch of spaces ourselves. Shouts out to everybody who showed up for those. I did some DJ sets for the community. Shouts out to everybody who listened to those and pulled up for those. The project didn't hit the way that we wanted. We haven't given up. We've got a lot of ideas and stuff on the way. So Project Pharos is out now if you want to get it. We've got some more announcements around that stuff coming soon, some more content around that stuff coming soon. I think it's really easy to let a project die once it doesn't sell at the beginning. And for us, it was always a larger idea. So with that, we just gotta keep pushing. It's like, if you're a music artist and your first song doesn't do well, do you stop making music? And so that's how we're looking at this. I think you guys will be pleased by the future developments. Yeah. I think while I did a lot this year, I don't know if I had the amount of impact that I was hoping for. My goal as an artist, as a creator, as a creative person is more in impact than it is in money, more than it is in followers. I really want to influence people to do things or to see things from a specific angle, or to be inspired by things or whatever. I think that making anime-inspired things and doing well while making anime-inspired things is enough to inspire people to be themselves and make what they want to make and do what they want to do. I used to just abruptly stopped, and we're abruptly starting. My external recorder died, so we're just going to use the recording on the camera and see how it goes. While making a PFP, I definitely found how much of this space, the ecosystem, is sort of made up. There are no rules. There's nothing you can expect. It's really interesting. The people who you believe have influence can't move things. The people who can move things are the hardest ones to find. It's almost like the quiet people are moving the loud people. I guess that's what the Illuminati is, right? Back to the topic of impact, though. I think that for me, I used to say I want to make anime as cool as being a rapper. I think anime is kind of doing that by itself, and rappers are supporting anime now. So, back in 2014 when I started rapping, it was very different than it is now, which is fine. I don't really have much to say about next year. I've been through another year with my wonderful girlfriend. We got to travel a little bit, and life is just going through normally. I want to exercise more. I performed for the first time in Charleston recently, where I live. I live in Charleston, South Carolina, and if I had been exercising, it could have gone a lot better. Sudden cutoff kind of threw me off, but I feel like 2024 is also ending suddenly. We get to the end of the year and we go, man, that was fast. But then we go through the whole year and I'm like, man, this is long. So I guess I'll just abruptly end this as well. Till next time.